Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 25, going live of the Cookbook
Yep.
Podcast. As always, your boy Chris Mays, Diesel, Chocolate Thanos, Willie T. Shake, some man of many names. I'm joined by my player partners, Katie and Free. Fellas, say what's up to the folks.
Yo,
What's
what it
going on?
do?
What's going on? How we doing?
Shoot, how y'all doing today, man?
Shit,
Feeling
man,
pretty good, brother. How you doing?
Head hurt. I don't know, probably dehydrated. That's why I got this here water. I ain't gonna be drinking nothing tonight. Know what I'm saying? Gotta hydrate.
Good.
So,
Good for you. I'm a little
yeah,
tired myself, but I'm gonna get it together.
You over here cranky?
It's been a long day. Yeah.
I just got through cooking, made some little steak and broccoli with some rice, and
I like it.
put that in a little bowl.
With some what?
Rice, put that in a little bowl. Yeah, I forgot the name of that dude on TikTok who talked like that. I be watching his videos all the time, but
Shoot, when I be drunk, that's how I say, my country ass. Ain't no rice. I say I need that ride. I
right.
had somebody talk to one time, they would make fun of my ass. We know who we know it, but we ain't gonna say the name. But yeah, it's like you gonna make some ride. I was like, first of all, fuck you. But second of all, if you just like how I talk, just say that.
Hey man, everybody love country accent.
Mm-hmm. Sure enough.
Can't help it.
But yeah, man. Free, what you getting into food wise today?
Man, I had some had a little Chipotle bowl earlier, man. With some grilled chicken, of course, and some brown rice. You know, nothing major, man. Just trying to stay out the way, brother. Trying to stay out the way of the sweets, brother.
I mean,
Look at that.
man, I want you to love yourself, man, because
Yeah.
Chipotle ain't the way.
It was just quick, man. It was easy.
I mean, you
Didn't
ain't
feel
have
like
no
doing too
no
much.
moles, no Qdoba,
Those are
salsaritas.
Nah.
Probably could have even did Taco Bell.
No, I ain't know where to find. Well, we're not even finna go there today.
Now I have been fucking up Taco Bell's breakfast this week.
That's awful in itself. I'm
Leave
not
alone.
even finna
Leave
discuss.
No, that
Yeah.
shit is fine.
Leave
They got
alone.
I'm not even finna discuss Taco Bell with y'all today, man.
Leave it alone.
bro.
I ain't finna do it.
They have a steak breakfast crunch wrap. Okay, you can get steak, sausage, and bacon, and it got a egg, cheese, and a hash brown in there.
Leave it be.
Bust down, and I get the steak breakfast quesadilla too.
Leave it be, brother.
Now I'd be
Leave it where it
mad
is.
because they got a coffee that I really want to try because they got a partnership with Cinnabon. I want to try that cinnamon coffee, but the machine always down like McDonald's ice cream.
Damn. It's a conspiracy behind that. We need to dig deep into
Katie,
that.
you gotta lean up, man. We can barely hear
Oh,
you, bro.
my bad. We need to dig deep into that. It's a conspiracy behind McDonald's and the ice cream machine. I know it is. We need to dig. We need to do our own research. We need
Brother,
pull a group together and figure that out.
you're not wrong.
Bullshit business.
No,
Not quite.
This is deeper
Mm-hmm.
than bullshit business.
Nigga say it's a conspiracy.
Oh, for sure, because everyone everywhere knows that McDonald's ice cream machine be down across the world, or at least across the country.
I think, you know what I think it is? Here's my conspiracy. It's not that it really be down. It's just the wording that they're using. When they're saying down, they're saying that shit is off for the night. Because it be a certain time of night. So it's really just the wording.
Not even at night time. There's several days that I'm being in the summertime.
Oh, see, in my experience, 90%, 99.5% of the time, it's during a set time of night. So like, bro, just say that y'all done cut it off for the night as opposed to saying.
Because I can respect that.
You know what I'm saying?
I've worked in fast food before. So it's like, hey, man, over with. Tonight, that ain't it. I'm like, all right, cool. But don't lie to me. You ain't got to lie to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, if your shit just be down all the time, that just sounds incompetent.
I just think it's something within McDonald's. They must be sitting on some ley lines or something. Or some shit. Let me not get into that. But man, let's go and start this fast food.
Man, all right, man. Yeah, because we might have got ourselves in some trouble. Yeah. We might have got ourselves into some trouble. You know, I don't know if McDonald's listen to us or not. If they do, hey, we'll talk. We'll say anything you need us to say.
Almost.
For that McDonald's. Okay. But yeah, let's go ahead and slide into fast food where we cover various different topics from all different genres of media and news. So starting with music and entertainment, Tyler Perry and Byron Allen are predicted to have a bidding war for his BET deal coming up. So for those who don't know, a lot of Tyler Perry's shows are assigned to BET Plus and Paramount Plus app, where Tyler's deal is about to come up. Well, Paramount is also exploring selling some of their rights, well, the majority stake of BET, VH1, BET Plus, all that. And Tyler Perry is very interested, as he should, because they host the majority of his content on TV right now. Fellas, how y'all feel about Tyler Perry possibly owning BET?
It's gonna be the Medea network, which is cool with me because I mean, yeah, I don't think it's no coincidence that they're selling all of their music entertainment networks and all that shit that those networks of the past, if we should say. I think it's cool for Tyler, and I think anytime a black man like that could keep something like that black owned or make it black owned if it hasn't already been. That's cool. And Tyler, he typically does pretty well with his moves, and we may not want to watch all that shit, but it's gonna get plenty of views for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that it's gonna do well, so I think Tyler do well. Is it Byron Allen?
Yeah.
I don't know much about him. I've seen an interview.
He's a media mogul as well.
Yeah, I know he's a big money guy. He know what he's doing with the bread, but other than that, I mean, just like I said before, it's cool to see a black man working and owning. So I'm good either way.
I think they should have. They should run it like they're running for president. I think we did have a campaign about what they're gonna have on there, the content they're gonna put on there. We should all vote.
The BET Awards.
They should have debate, all that. Let people vote on who they want to run at BET. My opinion.
I mean, at the end of the day, they're gonna come down to the dollars, though.
I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, I understand it's about dollars, but I'm saying in the way I think it should be is they should be elected.
Why though? It's a private company.
Just because I just
because
it's
because you like chaos.
Yeah.
It's for the people.
But I think it gives us.
Do you want to watch Baby Boy all day? Or do you want to watch somebody might introduce some new stuff? Because
that shit is about to be. Look, we got
House of Pain.
We got the Marvel Universe.
House of Pain 5.
We got Creed verse. We about to have Medea verse. Is what we about to have here.
We already
got Medea verse for sure.
We really do, because Medea just be doing all type of rant shit. It's like Medea. There's Medea haunted movies. Medea.
The Medea verse.
Medea is the new Ernest.
Listen, the Medea verse was probably existed before the Marvel verse. It was probably first. You know what I'm saying? The Marvel universe. Medea verse is probably first. If we go back, if we dive, it's probably first. It's probably first.
You kind of got a point. If you go back to the plays.
Yeah. That's what we're calling it from now on. Listen, stamped it here. We ain't gonna get that trademark. Tyler Perry called us the Medea verse.
The Medea verse.
But yeah, man. So because there's a lot of potential with BET on what it could be.
Man, just bring Free and AJ back.
Man,
bring Free and AJ back, man. Bring 106 in Park back, hosted by Free and AJ, and bring back Uncut, and all things will be great again.
Sure. That's really when the downfall started, when they got rid of Uncut,
106 in Park,
AJ and Free. Even then, it was
106 in Park was a staple though.
It was cool with Terrence and Roxy, but it wasn't the same without AJ and Free.
Yeah, that was the beginning of the end.
They used to have performances, rap battles on there, dance battles, all kind of stuff was on there,
bro. You remember who was? I think
so many artists.
I had a fucking song that was on number one so long they had to retire that shit.
He had a couple songs retired.
Yeah, and they ran 106 in Park. He ran.
That's what he called himself, Mr. 106
for sure. Tearing that motherfucker up.
Damn, they ain't got no video show. They come home.
MTV Live was pretty lit too, though.
Well, TRL, yeah, that's what they kind of. That's really one of the main reasons why they made 106 in Park as like a black counterpart to make sure
they did the damn thing too. They did the damn thing for the black folks. They did
that. They gotta come back with that, man. They got to rejuvenate the BET Awards.
It's rough, man. Niggas ain't watching that shit no more, man. Niggas ain't watching that shit no more, man.
Got to rejuvenate it.
I don't know how you do that. Niggas don't watch music videos no more. Niggas don't make music videos.
They don't make them, yeah.
There we go.
But why?
They say there's no real benefit like for the artists. There's no real like.
Because now you got TikTok and stuff like that.
Exactly. So what the fuck you gotta what you need a music video for?
But also, folks stopped making them because there was really no relevant platform. You had the BT Jam and BT Soul channels like that, but folks weren't just sitting watching them.
Yeah.
Now
Unless you
you
had
look
like
that
some
shit up on
entertainment
Apple
going
Music.
on or something. Yeah. So now there's really no point.
You just stream the music now. I like how they
Yeah.
got it on Apple Music where you can go in and watch the video that they have
Yeah.
and shit. So.
And so, but there's still a lot of potential on what BET can be like black entertainment television. So, like, for example, HBCUs. There's no reason BET couldn't have been broadcasting big HBCU games on the network.
Great point.
Black news. Like, and then we
Great
can
point.
also get back to, making positive black TV shows. Because when we looked at the 80s and 90s, yeah, we had a lot of sitcoms and comedies, but for the most part, they were pretty positive as far as like the imaging and stuff. Even on the Cosby Show, the lawyer and the doctor parents and all these other sitcoms growing up, people had good jobs or people were going to school, going to college and stuff like that. Versus now, a black show to be popular is basically a negative countertype. Somebody selling drugs, is scamming, lying, going on, shooting, drug dealing, which is like, I'm cool with television, like with the shows and stuff. But at some point, me personally, I don't like digesting the same type stuff over and over. Like, this is all the black representation we have on TV. So I think it gives us an opportunity to say we're going to put those positive stories back. A lot of people don't realize that, the character James Evans, he got killed off on Good Times because he kept going back and forth with the show writers and stuff about how much emphasis was placed on JJ, who's basically more of a buffoon type character, versus Michael, who was a smart intellectual and pushed status quo. So they wrote him off the show for that.
Yeah.
James, they wasn't going for it. They're gonna beat something up there in the studio about that shit. Stop playing with James.
I think, like May said,
Worth
even
it.
like more animated, like main character black shows for kids, or just
Ooh.
in general.
Speaking
more
of,
shows,
man,
you
I
know
saw one of those. Saw one of those on Netflix,
and it's so
man.
many people that I guarantee you, there's so many solo creators out there, and I know it's a company thing, that they can't get to BET level, but that's a good way to put a spotlight on.
Me and my little brother was watching a newer one a couple of weeks ago on Netflix. Black characters, main characters are black. Split household. Sharing time between mom and dad. Splitting time between mom and dad.
Was it a cartoon or a sitcom?
In the motherfucking cartoon, man. Come on, man. Black family. It's crazy. Yeah, in a fucking cartoon, a kid's cartoon.
But I think they try to be relatable though.
Man, fuck that.
But no, and that's part of the fucking problem.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Every black home isn't, a separate black home.
No,
so
that
speaking
is
of,
for some people.
I don't know.
I do, like you said, they might have went about it the wrong way, but I do understand that.
Speaking of, while it's on my mind real quick, I don't know if it's on the list today. But Dion, we're gonna get your ass for that bullshit you pulled. We ain't gonna get away from us with that bullshit. Lame man. I was with you, Dion. I've been with you for a long time until you said that lame ass shit.
Well, let's go ahead and hop into it. Let's go ahead and slide in sports real quick. Free, go ahead. Speak how you feel.
Man, Dion lame as hell, man. Dion done took his ass to Colorado. Dion need to stay out in front of you mics for a little minute, man. Dion just need to shut the fuck up and go coach. For real. Dion done been caught on camera talking about how he want what he say, he want his quarterbacks to be from 2-parent households, right? You know what I'm saying?
But in his defense, he was just on the pivot last week. And he called this shit out. He's like, I like how things happen, but he's like, shit, look at my son, his situation. Like he addressed all those comments. And not to say that he's right.
Did he apologize for them, or did he try to make sense of them?
I think he did a bit of both.
Bullshit, then. He should have been apologizing.
My ADHD kicked in, so I was in and out of this shit, But for certain positions, I don't know, man.
No, brother. No, there ain't no, we're not going there. No. There's too many black folks out there. Too many kids out here.
You're right, because there's a lot of great folks like who just got that dog inherently.
Yeah. Come on, bro.
But
that shit ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I mean, I can't say it don't got nothing to do with nothing.
But it do, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But still, though, bro, it don't, man, fuck that.
It don't matter what position.
Your child is from
it don't matter what position.
His starting quarterback, his own son.
Yeah. Hey, listen. Yes. It don't matter what position.
Fuck is you talking about, nigga? What about your kid, nigga? What you talking about? Lame ass.
You got a point, because that's hypocritical.
Get your own kid, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Like your own child, nigga. What do you mean? Your starting quarterback. Lame ass, nigga. Don't get me started.
You already started here.
Yeah, shit lame as fuck, man. Fuck you talking about? You want your quarterbacks to be able two parent house home, nigga, your own son, nigga, the one you brought up here. Lame ass nigga, man, get me going. You already got me going. I'm done. Stupid ass. And I mean that, Deion. I fuck with you. I fuck with you the long way, Deion. But that was some lame ass, dumb ass shit. You ain't had no business saying that shit. Stay your ass in front of the camera. Get your ass back to work and do your goddamn job.
Get your ass in that office and do your goddamn job.
Stop talking, nigga, and go coach. Get your ass on a board or something with a pointer in front of a fucking film screen, nigga.
You telling me to shut up and coach, bro?
Shut the fuck up and coach, straight up. Yes, nigga. Shut up and coach, nigga. Straight up. You need to go get your recruiting coordinator, let him do his job. You shut the fuck up and coach, dude. God damn.
Katie, how you feel?
We just gonna go with what that nigga said. We gonna go with that. I'm going with what Free said. But nah, man. I think people born at a certain period of time, just if you make them talk, if you let them talk too much, they gonna fuck around and say the wrong thing.
The old niggas been spazzing like a couple weeks. Jay Prince, Deion Sanders, Whack 100 ain't never stopped spazzing since he got in front of fucking.
I'm just saying, bro.
The camera, like these niggas wilding.
Some of the older, gentlemen, you let them sit in front of some of the old ways that has been long gone and not accepted in society no more. They still have in them, and then they just end up talking about it. So. Man, I think he just in that mic a little too long, so I should have cut him short a long time ago. Like you said, he just shut up and coach.
He just shut the fuck up and coach, man. Straight up.
Yeah. Hey. But I do understand the motivation. I do understand the motivation of what he's trying to say. Like a child who's come from less will want more. Doesn't mean he's gonna be the best at what he does.
I feel that.
But he's gonna want more. I do understand. But it doesn't guarantee a great athlete.
Because there's a lot of players.
A kid from a two-parent household could come from less. That's more of a financial thing. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
What the fuck is Deion talking about?
Also, two-parent household ain't always a best household because that shit can be a toxic ass situation.
What the fuck is you talking about, Deion? Like, you know what I mean? Just shut the fuck up and coach, brother.
But no, that's the thing. Like we talking about, when you get old, that's why everybody want to get old because you can say whatever the hell you want to.
Oh, you think so?
Like they in that in between age. Like, hey, nigga, you ain't old enough for that yet. You ain't sitting up while you run the program. You ain't sitting on somebody's porch and watching the house game. See, that boy good. See,
you a black man,
that boy daddy ain't shit, so he gonna make it.
You a black man saying that shit.
I mean,
most importantly, you're a black man, brother.
Yeah.
See, I was trying to help somebody and motivate somebody. See, I woke up motivated, trying to help somebody coming out these homes.
I ain't saying nothing. Just talking.
Okay.
Deion be saying some shit, but he just said the wrong thing.
He be dropping some shit.
He do.
He can't just say he don't be on his shit a lot of times.
Motherfucker will listen. But we've seen plenty of times. Motherfucker get beside. They will have a track record saying real shit, getting shit posted. They going crazy on social media. They will get beside themselves, and they like the lines get blurred for them, and they get to saying the dumbest shit. And just Deion, be careful, brother, because you that's strike one.
Yeah, because he already got a
He got a half a strike for leaving the HBCU, so I don't know. Not by us.
He had 1.5 apparently. Nigga.
Yeah, he got a strike with people, with the heavy HBCU fans. Anybody else in college football who knows college football?
Yeah, a little different.
Come on, dog. I can't even be mad at him for that. Go from a few $100,000 to a year to $5 million a year. My brother, I can do a whole lot more with this money than I was when I was down there. I was gonna cut y'all a check. But yeah, man.
Can you imagine NFL Scott talking about they want that should be all over the place, brother.
Oh, nigga,
and them NFL Scouts be going crazy. Yeah.
No, but have you heard like the questions that they got banned from asking? Like I think last year they asked a player if his mother was a prostitute.
That's wild.
Nigga, I ain't finna make the league.
man. I can't imagine Deion's son going for an interview. Or going for them, one of them, you know what I'm saying? He come home and tell his daddy, man, they said they ain't fucking with me because I'm not from a two-parent household. That Deion be in front of every fucking camera he can find, bro.
You're not wrong, bro.
This nigga got the nerve to sit up there. All right, man, I'm done.
Like I said.
Shut the fuck up, coach. Get your ass out there on that field, man.
All right, man. Well, yeah, that was an impassioned conversation there.
There you go, Free. Let it
For
out.
sure. Yeah. Lame ass nigga.
All right. Well, in other sports news, shout out to that boy Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods.
Shout out.
Shout
City
out.
boys up, baby. City boys up.
What you mean? Yeah, that shout out to Tiger Woods. Because Tiger Woods' ex-girlfriend is suing him for $30 million for kicking her out of the home that they shared for 6 years. So Tiger, he told her to pack a suitcase for a solo trip, then dropped her off at the airport and told her she can't come back to the house, and he had the locks changed.
Solo trip.
Oh, baby. I got
you going by yourself, and when you come back, you ain't come back.
That's the thing. Ain't no comeback ticket. This one way.
You ain't come back here, baby.
That one ticket to paradise.
In Nova Scotia.
So really, she's suing him for putting her out.
Yeah. So she said,
"Bruh, she better not get a fucking dime."
She said she provided, quote, valuable services for Woods in exchange for living rent free. She also claimed
what kind of services?
Hold on. She also claimed the pair had an oral agreement that would have allowed her to stay in the house for 5 years if they split.
But you get a nigga mouth hug.
Where's it on paper? Where's the paper? If it ain't on paper, on your head.
Exactly. Hey,
that's all. I get a fucking dime. I'm talking about not a dime.
Won't. All the shit Tiger Woods lawyers been through. Nah,
they know never again.
Prepped.
They prepped him on what his lawyers prepped him on what to do.
Told him this is how you put her out. This is how you do it. Take her to the airport.
So baby got a trip for you. Where we going?
I'm finna say, bro, it's a dangerous game if a nigga can really get sued and lose for breaking up with a girl, bro. That'd be dangerous.
No, they can.
That's dangerous.
They can. I forgot what it's called. It's like I think it's like emotional damage. Pretty much is what it like. They can sue. You can sue somebody for that.
No, I know what you're talking about. That is for, say they were in a couple. Say they're a couple. It's only in certain states. Like if you say they're married and they cheat, the person they cheat with, you can sue them.
No, you can do it. From what I was told, you can do that shit like somebody break up with you. Like
shouldn't
hell no. Ain't a judge in America that convict you for that shit. I don't know what happened, broke up with it. I'm assuming. You know we're gonna be back from a murder case if you let this go through. $2 million, $30 million.
I see you in a couple weeks.
They come right back. $30 million? Because I broke up with you?
I'll be right back.
All right. Glove don't fit.
Oh damn.
Yeah, we're gonna have that chopped out. That's not cool.
We gotta put that up now. Okay, can you put that in?
Oh! I just caught that, brother. You out of line. You out of pocket. You control yourself.
That nigga is tripping.
You control yourself, brother. You need to get a grip.
Nigga, you sure that's water?
You need to get a grip, brother.
What do you think of water, Playboy? It's that goose, baby.
You need to get a grip on that one.
All right, let's find a little spot to jump back in.
Said, I'm gonna murder this bitch.
You sue me, and you win $30 million.
I'm gonna murder that bitch. Murder.
But yeah, man.
Ain't no, but yeah. You go to jail, man. Sir.
We gonna pick back up there because we gotta leave it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tiger was smooth for that though, man.
Murder.
Murder, she wrote.
Up in the streets, they call it murder.
Man, hell no.
Say, go ahead and lock me up right now, please. I ain't fucking around. I don't need waste time, bro.
Sue me, but you better go ahead and put me in jail because I'm coming for you.
Straight up.
Because once I got $30 million, that shit go into the Swiss bank account immediately. I'm getting out of Dodge, but Jack.
Oh man.
But yeah, that's just funny. Like he said, yeah, you going on a trip. Where am I going? It's Price is Right. It's a mystery flight.
You said wherever you want.
Go up there and give me your name.
He said, I don't know where you're going, but I know where you're not. Back to this goddamn house.
He didn't buy her ticket to Boise, Idaho. We're going to see how this play out for Tiger. I think he'll be okay.
Yeah, he'll be all right. Dr. Umar wasn't too happy about it, though.
Of course, because, man, Tiger got a record behind him.
Yeah,
So being on some foolishness behind these women's.
Yeah.
Tiger don't be playing.
Tiger is a wild boy. Okay.
Tiger is the Sis City boy. He started that.
We have 9 of them. Yeah, 9 of them.
I don't know, Free. Well, I don't know.
He up there though.
He up there, brother.
He up there for sure though.
He up there.
Because really, Wilt, if the numbers is really like that,
I think a lot of shit.
That's allegedly.
I think a lot of shit about Wilt was fat.
Was that nigga even alive?
How I feel, man.
Was that nigga even a real person?
I feel like that nigga was fake.
Oh
man.
yeah, no, because he showed up with Kareem.
A myth. John
when
Henry.
when Kareem broke the record, he was in that thing looking salty too. Nigga had a vest on with no undershirt. Yeah.
Oh no, man. Yeah, I think a lot of shit. Oh,
but they said Magic Johnson was a wild boy out there.
Obviously, shit, they ain't got to say nothing. We know. He said shit. He got the evidence.
Come.
I mean, shit. You being real or what?
The wrong
We got to start the whole episode up.
All right, in other sports news, NBA Supersonics legend Sean Kemp was charged with a drive-by shooting, but actually ended up getting released because he had his phone was stolen by some people, and he tracked the phone to Tacoma, Washington. And then when he approached the vehicle that the phone said it was at, the suspect shot at him. He fired back in self-defense.
Yeah, he told me I drive out my ass. Sean was on foot.
First of all, there ain't no drive by.
Walked up on him.
Walk up and stand over. That's gangster.
He like getting on feet, park the car. God damn.
What you say, Katie?
He like getting on feet, park the car. He ain't playing with him.
He said there's levels to this shit. I'm gonna show you something. For real, drive by who?
Walk up and stand overs, boy.
Straight up, his big ass. That nigga huge.
That nigga shooting down like the car there.
You see the video? This man waist level in every car in the parking lot.
Boy.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, look, nobody. Did anybody get hurt from that?
Hey, on some real shit though, man.
I don't think so.
Listen, man. When you utilize to track my iPhone, man, call the police, man. Don't be fucking around like. Listen,
that is the right thing.
Not to say that Sean Kemp is no killer, nothing like that. Sean Kemp is a bigger man, so actually he's a bigger target too. But I don't know. Sean Kemp was just on some shit that day. Everybody ain't gonna be as lucky as Sean Kemp, man. So don't just pull up on folks, go to busting them about your shit, man. Not that he did. He was supposedly shot at first and all that good shit. But just be mindful, man. When you
be smart.
Utilizing your track.
Like Free said, because in most states, theft of property is not legal as far as pulling a firearm and doing stuff like that. So yeah, call the police. Call the police. Charge the shit. Man. Don't run up trying to be a vigilante.
I can hear a nigga now. Why you say, man, hell no, I'm gonna eat my shit. You ain't gonna be fucked up. Go ahead, then.
All right,
don't do that shit.
Now you possibly either you might get shot, some people might get shot, or you can shot somebody. Now you're going to jail over an iPhone.
Stupid. They got your
if we face you trying to take my shit, that's one thing. We gonna get to tussling. Now you can hit me, but if you gonna retrieve it, nah, you can't.
Why'd you put your hands on me, brother? Bye-bye.
what the old folks used to say, don't put your hands on me. You ain't gonna put your hands on me.
Said, why'd you put your hands on me? Bye-bye, brother. Goodbye to you. Sayonara, sucker. He said, sayonara, sucker.
This is a damn murderous podcast this week.
It's time change. That's all.
This episode is brought to you by Pooh Shiesty.
Straight up. He said, hit me, please do.
Nah, I definitely prefer to whoop somebody's ass if it comes down to it. It's so much more satisfying. That's why I don't understand people who get angry and automatically go for a gun. Why? It means you can't fight. Somebody done lumped your head up in the past. Now you gotta run around with a gun.
Yeah.
Shit crazy.
They ain't listen to Craig Daddy.
Speaking of guns, John Morant got his ass dropped by Powerade.
Did he get dropped or he just dropped the ads?
I think they just dropped the ads.
Okay, so he's still good for now.
So
I
for now.
think they'll bring them back. For anybody who doesn't know, John Morant's been in a little bit of trouble through some of his antics. I know he was reportedly on Instagram Live with what looked like to be a firearm. Some people are trying to say it was a lighter. He was at a club in Colorado.
A bit well, little.
It looked like a 380. But
that boy had the flow covered in money. You couldn't see now spick of flow, just money.
Yeah, he was in a strip club in Colorado,
and it looked like he was in there with one stripper by himself. Boy, having a time of his fucking life.
There's probably more in there because the floor was covered,
Covered in money.
And first off, we're not going to vilify him for that.
Oh no, I support.
Not on this show.
I support.
Hey, listen, strip club therapy.
Brother's a hero for that one.
Role model. We gonna criticize a whole lot. He was taking care of somebody's family, paying somebody bills, somebody tuition, make sure
somebody got a PS5,
helping them get their lesson.
Support.
Have fun blowing off the scene. Now, at the same time, we gotta hold them accountable. And some people have been going back and forth about that. It's like, bro, at this stage in life, you gotta tighten up on some stuff. Like you putting your whole career, everything you done work, your family done bust your ass to get to, you finna throw it away over dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
you are not regular. Once you get that spotlight, bro, you are not regular. You can't do those things that you are so accustomed to doing. You can't live that lifestyle that you see the other people with the chains and stuff. That's not the way you live your life. Y'all can be in some same spaces and share some same features and attributes as far as like what comes with success, but there's certain things you just can't do. That is not for you to do. You have too much resources. There's other people willing to make sure you're okay, make sure you got X, Y, and Z set up for you, make sure you ain't got to run to this kind of problem. That's what the money is for, is to pay one for your convenience so you don't have to do those things. And also it's a barrier between the bullshit and you.
And you got to be real selective about the people you got around you, because real talk, if you got one person in the crew who basically take care of everybody, if anybody in that crew was smart, like, bro, you don't do none of this. You don't touch none of this. You don't even like, bro, you don't have to be him because we got you. Like, that's the breadwinner right there. But even then, it's like, how many of these people was he? I mean, I ain't gonna speculate and say these all like hanger-ons and stuff like that. People just came along was like, bro, you wasn't known for none of this until recently. And we see people talking about switching up. Like he said, I ain't never switch up on the guys. And then they're like,
nigga, ain't your guys.
Who is these niggas?
Make your guys, brother.
Who is these niggas? And that's the thing. Like sometimes people want to stay too loyal to the wrong people or things or ideologies and mindsets and reputations that hold you back from growth. And it's like, it's not switching up on who you are, your core beliefs, what you believe in, your values and shit like that. But sometimes you have to evolve, elevate, and grow up. You're a child at one point. Now you got to become a man. And becoming a man means changing your mindset, and your views, and how you operate. I mean, if you were still, if we were still, talking like we were in elementary school, it had that same thought process, something would be very wrong with us. So at some point, especially as you evolve, as you elevate in your career and your image, like you really have the chance. Like he really has the chance to become one of the next, if not the next face of the NBA, and especially in a small market like Memphis. And we know the Memphis culture and things like that, especially with their sports teams and stuff and how much they embrace them, but also the mentality of a lot of people in Memphis. Like, bro, at some point, you still have to have a level of separation. Like with Zebo, everybody knows who Zebo was in Memphis. And Zebo is real deal about their life. Okay, Zebo is about that growth and development.
Mr. Bags. Mr. Bags.
Okay, so, but you ain't see Zebo caught up in nothing like this. There's some point you can still do what you gotta do, but just be smart about it. Don't mess up your bag trying to impress some folks who want what you got.
Yeah.
And that's what I just feel like a lot of that is.
Tighten up, fella.
We see people try to create this image about themselves to get acceptance from people who ain't got shit. Not
Who
to
don't give a
speak
fuck
down
about you,
though.
really?
Who not even on your level? Shit.
Who would
At
never
that.
be on your level? Who couldn't do half the shit you do? He ain't real. He ain't this or that. Boy, fuck you.
Fuck him.
Fuck you, nigga. Because you won't.
Real to you, man. I'm rich over here.
Fuck,
Real
got
rich
my
to
money.
me.
I'm real rich.
Like,
nigga.
because
You
I
know,
watch
Exactly.
I love watching T-Pain podcast. And he was talking about how he like motherfuckers like used to trick him like out of money. He's like, nigga, if you're a real nigga, you could be 3,500 right now. He's like, nigga, I'm a real nigga over here. Like, nigga, boy, fuck you. I am
You
not a
talking
real
about-
nigga there.
I guess I'm not.
I'm
Exactly.
because the same thing with the women. A real man, I guess, like I said, a real man do this and that. Call me Pinocchio.
you talking about?
You need to stop trying to please everybody, man. Be you. Be smart. Set yourself up, man. Tighten up.
Mm-hmm.
Tighten the fuck up. All right. Well, that's it for sports news. You know, else need to tighten up these damn banks.
Mm.
Cause boy, shit is loose out here. Shit is loose out here.
Anybody know how to print some money?
No, you just do that. No, that's our fucking problem. We need to stop printing money. That's
My
what got
thing
us
is
in the
this.
predicament we in now. Goddamn.
I still struggle with this concept, right? Because all this shit is really just, an ideology. Well, because I know money is backed by gold, but at the same time, all that shit really is just a value we place on it.
Yeah.
So money, resources, everything, nothing really has a price.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you tell that to the electric power board.
No, I'm saying because they determine we got to pay for this shit,
sure,
right? So
sure.
a dollar is a dollar. Why can't a nickel be the same amount as a dollar? Because that's the ideology. That's what we placed on it.
So then talk to
the landlord,
a friend of ours we went to school with that was a foreign exchange student. She was from another country. That country, their money was backed by gold. She was over here spending our shit like it wasn't nothing, and she had no she didn't hold her whatever. She was very vocal about the fact that she feel like American money wasn't worth shit because it wasn't backed by anything. She was over here blowing that bag. Gave me every time you looked up. Spending that money.
Why can't we spend as much money as we want? It's all this is an idea.
I mean, it's not really. It's more than an idea because it's actually implemented. So it's more.
The more you put in circulation, obviously, the more the more value.
So if
they want certain people with a high amount of money not have as much money, like because there's more money in here now we got to charge more for shit. No, you really don't. You really don't, because guess what? The money is the money. There's now more people have money. There's more money to spend. If you give people more money, they're gonna spend more money.
Be discussion for the brothers over at Earn Your Leisure. I wouldn't.
I mean, it's more into it now because, like I said, we years and years into it now. What it's more complex than just that now. But in the early phases of it, it does make more sense. Like you said, if people have money, they're gonna spend more money.
And that doesn't mean now inflation go up. No, motherfucker, you keep shit the same price. We're gonna buy more of the same shit.
That's just the taxes and shit they try to put on. Like how, what is it? They said the world in debt. How the fuck? Who we in debt to?
So America is in debt like 30 something.
No, nigga, they said the world is in debt, bro.
Yes, and there's like, how's the world in debt to itself?
Y'all know who? Stop playing. Y'all know what the fuck going on. We done talked about this before.
Yeah, I know who too.
Y'all know who it is. We stop playing.
Leave alone. Don't say that.
The Lord.
Nah, the lizard people. The lizard people.
Nigga, what?
No, we had a conversation that time.
Yeah, because what you finna say is some bullshit.
Nah, I mean, me and Free on the same tip. We know. Free know.
Free who we owe?
Them people.
Tell them the lizard people. Free.
Them people, man. So
them lizard people, leave them alone.
Anyway, Silicon. So the other day, Silicon Valley Bank, the nation's 16th largest bank, collapsed. So this is just a breakdown of what happened. So the bank failed due to a classic bank run. So banks operate by taking a portion of deposits, money from people like me and you, and loaning them out to other people for mortgages, business loans, etc. So example, you deposit $100, the bank loans $50 to someone else and charges interest to make a profit. This whole system works unless too many depositors ask for their money back, Or B, too many people can't pay their loans. A is the bank run situation. B is a great recession. So right now, they've had what's called happened as a bank run. Too many people asking for their money back at once. And we just covered the reason why this is happening for them. So the clientele for SVZ is mostly in what sector? Tech. And so they've been struggling since the Fed's been raising interest rates. Bingo. And so, so a lot of their clients are withdrawing the money from the banks. Then it's being deposited, and the bank couldn't keep up. Shit's getting ugly, y'all. Careful who you bank with, man. Put that shit in the mattress.
Don't put that shit in the mattress. No, do not put that shit in the mattress. So much other things you can do with your money. This is not financial advice. So much other things you can do with your money. Do not let it sit in the mattress.
Yeah, do not listen to me.
Yeah. But I know
I ain't gonna tell you. Listen, y'all know me. I'm gonna get on here and advise you to go get it. I ain't gonna tell you what the fuck to do with it once you got it.
Yeah, let's say we tell you what to go. Hey, go get that bag. Go get it. Once you get it,
go get it.
I know some
Cookbook.
There's a lot of other podcasts that you can listen to that will tell you exactly what to do with that shit, or give you great advice on what to do with it. Earn your leisure again, being one of them. Y'all all know them folks. Y'all know them brothers.
You listen to this one first, and then you go listen to theirs.
You gonna listen to them.
Why you getting it? Yeah, why you getting it? Then you listen to this one. And once you got it, you go listen to them.
Go listen to them.
And then when you want to get some more, you come back over here.
And if you want to invest it, hey, you can invest it here.
You can. Cash App on the way. Put a little Cash App out there for y'all.
Don't invest with me on no Cash App. Don't invest with me on no Cash App. Yeah,
them folks be watching that shit.
Yeah.
We're non-profit, boy. Not for profit.
I think I'm for profit. Fuck you, me.
No, that what taxes do. You ain't. Trust me.
But yeah, man, but it's a little nerve-wracking, when see banks just completely fail like that.
It was another
and the
bank
thing is, they're not giving people their money back either. Like the banks closed and people wait, where's my money?
I just seen that they are gonna release their money Monday. I just seen the report come out. But it was another bank that just failed too. Signal Bank, something like that.
Shit's gonna get spooky out here.
Let's see what it.
And we ain't talking about the women's.
Oh, shit's gonna get spooky out here, man.
Yeah, Signature Bank in New York.
Signature Bank, yep, that's what it just failed. Yep.
And that was closed by regulators, so there'll be more news coming out about that. So man, we know what's coming.
All these banks collapsing are gonna lead into. That's gonna push us back towards the whole push for decentralization and all that shit. Watch. Pay attention. You
think so?
I'm just talking shit, brother. I don't know.
I was just like,
I don't know.
You finna learn me something.
I know. Part of the attraction to the decentralization shit was it's like it takes the control away from the banks and all that good shit. So I don't know how they could play a part into it, but it is interesting.
Man, no matter what it is, there's gonna be some taxes involved, which is gonna always make it more complicated than what it's supposed to be. So,
speaking of taxes, folks is upset because them tax returns ain't hitting like they used to. Like y'all paying pensions so many, everybody talking about they got to pay. All these middle class folks, we can toe up.
They better start going exempt at work.
Hey, listen, you better get you some retirement set up or something. Get your way to get that get you out of that tax bracket.
Folks still gotta afford to how to live though.
Yeah, I mean, it's different ways you can do it though. I mean, like I said, we don't give financial advice. You go listen to URL, right. Then you come back over here. We'll teach you how to get it. But I just know it's ways you can, so you can write off more than what you think, especially if you depend on where you work too. So,
well, there it is, man.
Get you some fucking money. Get you some money.
Get you some what? Some motion.
That too.
Get that motion.
They still
money. That motion gonna get you that money.
That money.
Take the F off of Funyuns and put an M on that motherfucker and say money.
Y'all fuck with Funyuns?
For sure. Hot Funyuns.
Okay, I hear that.
Listen,
make sure.
Hot Funyuns may be the best hot chip they make.
I still haven't had them.
You're bullshitting.
I don't fuck.
You don't fuck with Hot Funyuns? I feel like Hot Funyuns is the best hot flaming that was created.
I still fuck with the hot fries though. That's me though.
I do. Factual.
Because really, hot Cheetos is just more so hot, not a lot of flavor.
Funyuns banging, bro. They got it all. I'm telling you.
If I do go with the Cheetos, I either like the puff Cheetos.
The puffs are good too.
The puff or the crunchy, either one. But hot fries usually, I'm gonna go with that route.
Try them hot flames out, man. Let's get a live review from you.
I'll do it next Sunday.
I get some.
Should
I
be
get some
reminded.
too.
Get a live review from me. I know what the fuck going on.
All right, yeah. So let's start the food real quick. We ain't got too much in food news this week, but there's a poll that was going on on Twitter that was pretty popular. It was one of them ones we've seen before. It's one gotta go, and we'll go down the list. We'll go down. Each one of us get our option, but the one gotta go. The list is pound cake, red velvet cake, cheesecake, and sweet potato pie.
Oh, that's easy.
I'll go first. Let me go first. My option: red velvet.
Right. Exit out his screen. Exit out his screen.
Yeah, y'all
just like minimize. Yeah, you close his screen.
Y'all know what the fuck I'm about to say.
Yeah. What you gonna say, Free?
That goddamn sweet potato pie can go. Go. About here. And while we at it, take the sweet tea with it. It means yes, I said it. Take the sweet tea with it. Take the sweet tea
like that
with
it.
My brother.
Yeah, take it with it.
I'm looking to my left and to my right, and niggas is looking real unfamiliar right now.
Hey, take the sweet tea and the sweet potato pie up out of here, man. I don't need it.
What is going on?
Not just I don't need it, I don't want it. More importantly.
Oh my God.
You just ain't had no good sweet potato pie, brother.
Oh, I have, brother. I just saying, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? But if we're gonna pick amongst them, that down right there, it's gonna go.
Oh, I've already voiced my opinion on Twitter. I've got backlash for it. Somebody told me I need to take a bullet to the cranium for my decision.
Oh, wow.
What was your choice?
Cheesecake King.
Cheesecake would be my second, but cheesecake would be my second up out of there.
That's my first one, bro.
One for sweet potato.
It's my first one, bro. Cheesecake.
Actually, yeah, red velvet was my first. The sweet potato pie would be my second.
See, it's not that big. It's not that big.
Because cheesecake, you can do so much with cheesecake.
The one thing I am proud of.
That's just one of them things that the black community it just ain't got a hold on you. You just can't. That shit really ain't that good. You know what I'm saying?
It's good.
Sweet potato pie. Sweet potato pie ain't that good. It's just just the black in you.
Who's
got
that
a hold to
good?
you.
No,
it's just the black in you.
I mean, it's cool,
I ain't never said that.
Compared to like nigga, the variety of cheesecakes I can get at City Cafe.
Sweet potato only come in one flavor.
That's what I want. Nigga, I ain't eat no piece of sweet potato pie. Thinking, oh, this shit about to be cherry. Nigga, I know this about to be sweet potato pie. That's why I want. Nigga want cookies and cream sweet potato pie.
Yeah, straight out. You little flavor in that motherfucker. You talking about
this nigga here want the nigga want the exotic sweet potato.
Nah, let me get a potato pie.
That motherfucker.
Let me get that sweet potato pie. Yeah, let me get that.
Let me get the potato pie. Sweet potato pie? No, I would have potato.
Hold the sweet, man. Hold the sweet. Get that potato.
And then got a Yukon Gold potato pie.
This nigga here, man. Nah, man, cheesecake, but cheesecake for me, like I said, bro. Like I think cheesecake is not bad, bro. It's just I've never been a fan of cheesecake. Honestly, I've ate cheesecake before, like, and sometimes it's good on like with certain ones are better than others, but it's just I enjoy everything else so much more. I do, and sweet potato pie is more like a seasonal thing, so like it's not like I can eat it all the time, so it's just up there on the hierarchy for me.
The one thing I can appreciate though. Y'all realize
ain't nobody said
pound cake
because that pound cake is undefeated.
My granny ain't playing that shit. My granny would come up out of the grave and whoop my ass. I said something about pound cake. No sir. That pound cake is staying put. You hear me?
But a good solid pound cake, you don't even need nothing.
I feel like all grannies born from 1900 to 1950 were put in a mandatory pound cake baking class or some shit at the age of 7 years old. Learn early.
Like a
little pound cake, collard greens, and ham or some shit. Like I don't know what it is. Some shit. Some very grits and all that kind of shit. Like, they just put them in a mandatory cooking class. Straight up, something. Goddamn.
Hey,
but they had to work early.
I don't know what they make pound cake out of because pound cake can last 2 months.
Boy,
and longer than that, you put it in the freezer.
Listen, brother, I promise you. Listen, my granny had. I don't know about
2 months,
bro.
It might
China
get a little
cabinets
dry, but
today.
your
Listen,
granny
China
knows something to make it better.
Listen,
No.
it's many a China cabinets today in 2023 all over America that ain't
Yes,
getting put
bruh.
to use, that are not being put to use. Granny
Talk that talk.
putting that China cabinet to use. You
Talk
get in
that
there,
talk.
it's cakes, it's cakes in that China cabinet every time, brother. You better believe it.
You come
I'm
over
talking
and
about
see
ain't nothing
pull out.
over them. It ain't covered. The China cabinet is covering them. Believe that.
It's
Ain't
the
no cover
container
over
for
it.
sure.
You just pop up and she just pulled 3/4 of a cake out of the cabinet.
Yeah, Larry was supposed to come over here and get this cake, but he said he
And
wanted
you
no more.
gonna get some before you
There you
leave.
go.
You get some of the cake before you leave. Believe that.
But
And see, that's how I
um,
can tell how certain people was raised. Because one of the bros, I was at his house for Super Bowl. And he likes to bake and shit, and he had a pound cake just sitting over there on the counter. I was like, "We're keeping the recipes.
Yes, sir.
We're keeping the recipes."
We
I
gonna
was
be
Yes,
all
sir.
right. Yes,
I got
sir.
the whole mixing bowl kit. I just don't bake a lot because
Yeah.
I'm trying to watch my figure.
Boy, if I walk in a woman's house and she got a pound cake on her,
She can go to Pound Town.
yes,
God
sir.
damn it.
Because I know she got some Diet Cokes in the fridge too. She going crazy.
Oh yes, I gotta be careful. I gotta drink a little diet.
Ooh,
Yeah, you ate
got me
4
rubbing
pieces
my
of
thighs
pound.
right now. Thing.
Yeah, you ate
Thinking
4
about-
pieces of pound cake, but you gonna wash it
Okay,
down with a Diet Coke.
I got a question though. I got a question though.
What
You
you
got
got?
pound cake versus angel food cake.
Pound
What's
cake.
that?
Pound cake. You never had angel food cake before?
Yeah,
I
white
might
cake.
have. I would have to.
It's white cake.
I don't think so. No.
Basic
That
birthday-
It's like
basic
a sponge.
birthday.
It's, no. What you talking about? Talk about the sponge cake. What you
Mm.
talking
Angel
about?
food cake. That's like one of the main birthday. It's basically white cake.
When?
Angel food cake, white cake.
Oh no, angel food cake you done had. You never had that one.
Yeah.
Yours might be
I
different
don't
than
know
what I
the
had.
one
But you gotta get your angel food cake.
First
with
off,
the
that's
little,
a good question because you got the angel food cake. Why is the black cake called the devil's food cake?
Oh, whoa, shit. Time to sue. My boy done found us one.
Tell me that, America. I ain't afraid of you.
Oh shit.
Hey,
Why black cats unlucky?
Yeah, that's what you talking about.
Egyptians used to worship them. Oh, speaking of the Egyptians, I forgot. Y'all seen Kevin Hart got fucked up in Egypt.
Mm-mm.
His show got canceled because he was talking about, Egyptians back in the day was black, and the Egyptians got mad and canceled his show.
damn.
You
Yeah.
say anybody's black back in the day, your ass is grass.
Because they technically were African, but he's like, yeah, because they had braids and whatnot back then. You see it in the paintings.
Hey man.
Oh Lord,
But yeah,
somebody just posted. Oh Lord, what is going on? I just posted some wings.
You all
What?
right? You all right?
Oh,
So
let's
some
make
wings.
sure.
I'm about to say,
Get off that phone.
Hold on,
Get
let me
out
show
that
y'all.
phone.
Hold on, bro. Y'all
That ain't nothing but the devil.
Good. Stop playing, boy. You
Boy, that's that concoction.
You see that shit that say message sent? You want to know what I said? Where these come from? Where they at? I need to know. Stop playing.
Who done sprinkled the shake on some wings?
Hey man, listen, brother. Don't start that today. Don't start that today.
They got black
start that.
sesame,
Don't
black
start that today.
sesame,
Don't start
garlic
that today. We're not doing
onion
that today.
powder, chili
That was
powder,
lemon pepper from the
lemon
motherland.
pepper,
Some
zest,
oregano,
Lemon pepper.
some
fennel
cumin,
seed.
Some
sesame
Got a
seeds.
starting 5 on my shit. Stop playing. Shout out to Hard, man.
All right, real quick for y'all who might have seen some of our earlier episodes.
Yeah.
Free gets Frankenstein wings.
Call it what you want.
You know how you used to go to a CC's Pizza or somewhere and on a field trip or something, you used to get your own drink and you would get some of everything because we were out of our fucking minds.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Free does with his wings.
Mm-hmm.
Free, let the people know what you put on your wings.
All right, here we go. My first
One
one.
more
Credit
game.
where credit is due. My boy Jahar, man. Shout out Jahar, old high school friend of mine. You know what I'm saying? Jahar put on some other folks. I actually got put on by my homeboy Larell, who got put on by Jahar. But the originator is Jahar. So shout out, salute. But here we go. We're gonna go hot honey lemon pepper. Right? There's 3 of them, right? Then we going teriyaki, garlic. That's it. Teriyaki and garlic. So hot honey, lemon pepper, garlic. Yeah. Hot honey, lemon pepper, sprinkles. That's what the sprinkles. I'm not saying sprinkles. The Atlanta in me ain't something right. Like something ain't right. Hot honey with lemon pepper, sprinkles, and garlic and teriyaki.
I remember the sprinkle. That's why it didn't sound right.
Yeah, because you got to say the sprinkles. You know what I'm saying? You got to have sprinkles on that. But it's hot honey garlic with teriyaki and lemon pepper sprinkles. Yeah. Hot honey garlic teriyaki lemon pepper sprinkles. Yeah, 5.
Where can we go to try this? Because we got.
I would strongly suggest if you have an American deli, mind you, I say again, gotta always say this: all American delis are not made the same.
Mm-hmm.
But hopefully your local wing spot has those flavors. If those, your local wing spot, if those are good flavors that they offer, mix them all up together. But
the majority of them won't allow that though.
See that's I mean, if your wing spot don't allow you to mix flavors like that, that's some bullshit. You in a bullshit wing area, so you need to come on down to Atlanta when you come on down here, where we do things freely. Where we do things freely and everything. It's all good. Come on down here. You try that.
Yeah, I do a whole lot freely down there. That's what Atlanta's.
Hey, don't start. Don't start.
I wasn't even gonna go there.
Okay, I know how you do.
Y'all landed the scammers.
Let's keep our focus now. Let's keep it focused.
Listen, American deli.
Stop it. Oh, okay.
Touchdown wings. If you have either of those two,
wait, touchdown wings does it?
Touchdown wings will do it, man. Touchdown wings will give you 15 flavors on that if you want.
That's round the corner.
I'll give you every flavor in the building.
All right.
I can do live reaction that Sunday.
Yeah, touchdown wing does a pretty solid, but again, all touchdowns will not make the same. So you know how it go. You just hit them. When you get that motherfucker and it's right, you're gonna know, oh, this the one for you was talking about. I'm telling you, last time we did this, we had some folks watch the show, tap in and try it out. No bad reviews. Not one. Not a single one. I'm telling y'all, that shit is undefeated. First time, it's always man, what the fuck is that? What is the same way? I was like, bro, what the fuck is you doing all that for? I went in there one day, I was like, man, let me try that shit, man. I got home, boy, listen, crack cocaine. That's some shit Franklin Saint done called him, put out there himself. You know what I mean? He came in there with the cook. He wasn't bullshit.
Yeah, I'm gonna binge the whole. I'm gonna binge that show once it's season over.
You should, brother.
Oh,
I probably will too, out of respect when it's over.
That's probably top 5 shows I've ever watched. So
yeah, probably top.
It's
3.
like that.
It's up there. Attack on Titan and Snowfall, brother. It's tough. It's tough beating them two for me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Attack on Titan's a motherfucker.
Attack on Titan may be number 1. I ain't bullshitting. No cap. But yeah, man. Try that out when y'all get a chance, man. Let's go over it again. Here we go. Get your pen, your paper, your notepad out on your phone. Here we go. We're gonna go hot honey garlic, mix some teriyaki, lemon pepper sprinkles. They're gonna ask you, they're gonna say, you want all those together? Really? Yes. All of them together, all in one bowl. Put it on. Toss it all that together. Yes, sir. Flip. All together. Toss that shit in my pan. Yes. And listen, the good thing about it is, look, here's the kicker. For those of y'all, especially my Atlanta folks that like to get shit extra wet, you know how y'all be saying that shit.
Extra crispy,
you ain't gotta, wet. This is the kicker on this shit. You ain't gotta ask for it. That shit gonna be extra wet. All them goddamn flavors, man. Come on, man.
Here's how to do the bowl.
Yes, sir. If a nigga ain't doing this, I don't want it. If a nigga ain't leaning back like Fat Joe when he toss my wings, I don't want it.
Mm-hmm. Gotta make a little crescent. Come back to you. That's that motion right there.
No, last time I got some wings in Atlanta.
Get it right.
Yeah, last time I got some wings in Atlanta with the JR Crickets. And them hoes was bust.
JR Crickets is back in the day was hitting. It's still all right.
It's all right.
JR Cricket ain't fucking with American Deli. And I'm sure there's somebody in Atlanta that would argue me up and down about that, but I'm not. I'm standing on that. It ain't too many niggas out here that's gonna argue that, but there is some for sure. But touchdown has made a strong push the last 2 years probably.
I ain't been there in a minute, but I'm gonna fuck with him this week. Okay. All right, there's all this wing talk. It's got me ready to go ahead and talk about this week's case of bullshit business.
Oh hell yeah! Let's get to him.
What you got?
Because when I eat my wings, depending on what flavor, I can go with ranch or blue cheese. But the thing about ranch, I love ranch. It's great on so many things.
Mm-hmm. I don't like ranch. We're gonna put that out there again. I do not eat ranch.
I'm not surprised. Like I'm not surprised.
You gotta be. At least you know me.
Exactly. That's why. Yeah. But one thing ranch does not go well with is ice cream.
Mm-hmm. Ain't got no business. No business.
So this week's case of bullshit business is going to hit 3 separate companies. Mm-hmm. First time ever.
Here we go.
Hidden Valley and Van Leeuwen, which is an ice cream company, have teamed up to release the latest crazy ice cream flavor. And the third party involved is Walmart.
Oh, man.
So Hidden Valley, Van Leeuwen, and Walmart
Walmart gonna
are
get
all
that bag.
co-defendants this week on BS Business. Why? So let me read this article.
Crimees.
The special edition ice cream, which apparently pairs perfectly with salty snacks, will be sold for a limited amount of time. So are you someone who likes to dip your fries in your milkshake? Someone who loves a dessert that isn't too sweet? The newest ice cream flavor from Van Leeuwen might be right up your alley. The company has teamed up with Hidden Valley to release a limited edition ranch dressing flavored ice cream, which will go on sale for a short time later this month in honor of National Ranch Day. The ice cream boasts of the savory flavors of ranch, including buttermilk, flavorful herbs, and a touch of sweetness, creating a delicious treat that pairs perfectly with salty snacks. The Midwest in my DNA just activated, said Van Leeuwen tease on their Instagram. So Rachel Garrison and Hidden Valley Ranch encourage ice cream lovers to top your scoops with crushed pretzels or potato chips for a perfect salty crunch. And it's a part of their spring lineup, which includes a sweet maple cornbread and a limoncello cake.
What the fuck?
Now, hold on. That cornbread might bust.
No, it don't.
No, Mace. No, Mace.
Look,
what we need to do, what they need to do is do a limited drop on them.
Don't be that way.
Do a limited drop on them bitches like the most rarest Jordans and drop like 500.
No,
hold on. So Van Leeuwen has a history of this. They said they previously released wacky flavors like Kraft mac and cheese and Grey Poupon mustard to immense success.
Yeah, fuck that.
Hey,
a lot of fucked up
Van Leeuwen. Look how much they were. Let's see how much they were. We need to get somebody to buy. We need to go buy them out because they don't need to be doing this shit no more.
They need to go get alignments. They need to go get their tires and their cars aligned because motherfuckers are having a hard time staying in their lane in 2023.
Facts. Big facts.
Motherfuckers having a hard time.
Big facts, man.
Can you just pull up how much they're worth?
Let me see how much Van Leeuwen Ice Cream Company.
Mm-hmm.
We better see how much these motherfuckers worth because we about to buy these niggas.
I don't want that bullshit.
No, we about to turn them into something else. We better give them some better flavors. Van Leeuwen ice cream. No, I don't ice cream near me. Hell no.
Not none of that shit.
22.6 million.
Hey, what else we got?
Hey, baby. We can get them. We can get them.
All right. But for this heinous ideology that this was to be a good product.
Fellas.
Hidden Valley, Van Leeuwen, and Walmart, you all are this week's case of bullshit business.
Bullshit business.
All right. So we're going to have to wrap this up here pretty quickly because we got things to do. Real quick, KD, what you got on your plate?
Oh, man. What do I have on my plate this week? I'm just going to go with the flow. Just one of the things I was thinking about today. There's this woman who goes on a date with this guy. And the guy she ordered what she wants to order. The guy get ready to order. He orders a hamburger. It costs they asked if he wanted cheese on it. He said, how much does it cost? Is it extra for cheese? She said, yeah, $3 extra. This is a lot for cheese, honestly. He was like, nah, I don't need no cheese on it. So I guess the girl got offended, was like, I'm going to the bathroom, paid the bill, and then left, and then texted the guy and was like, I forgot what she said at the end, but other guy tweeted and says, hear me out. I never go on a date with such a strict budget to where I have to ask if something as small as cheese costs extra. I know shit like that would turn women off because they're most likely going to think you're broke, especially upon initial meeting you. When it comes to first impressions, like we talked about last week, a lot about sustainability, and being true to who you are and what you are. I think that's just one of those instances right there. If all you can do is all you can do, you can't really expect, or you shouldn't expect somebody else to really understand you at that level sometimes, just because if all I can do was had was $40 for this date, I'm not going to overspend. I'm not going to present myself as if I have $100-something to my name where I can go on these $100 dates and things like that. I'm just going to stick to what I can do. I don't think you should be penalized for that. I don't think you should be. What's up?
I was going to wait for you to finish, but I had a question.
Oh, I don't think you should be penalized for that. And I don't think it should really matter. I mean, that shows more discipline than anything else of a
I was just
person.
about to say, bro.
Absolutely,
most...
but hold on. The biggest question I have is, why the fuck was cheese $3 more?
That's what I said. I don't know why cheese is extra. I don't know why you should having to pay for cheese, bro. Like, I don't think cheese should be something you pay for.
I mean, it's something you gotta pay for, but $3?
That's still a lot for some cheese, bro.
I mean, really, I wouldn't ask, but you're absolutely right. You know, especially we as guys, you know, we've all done our fair share of some courting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so when you got to be prepared. Like, hey, your life is your life.
I feel
and
like
at some point, you try to fake like they fake it till you make it shit. Is sometimes some very bad advice.
Oh yeah,
it's bad advice when it comes to financially.
Look, I got two things. For one, like we be talking about, just doing what you can and doing, you know, being yourself and doing what you can sustain and all that. Just being you authentically is really what it boils down to. Be understanding that everybody is not going to be accepting or understanding of that shit. Like Katie just said, and that's well within their right. Once you present yourself to somebody, if it's their decision to decide whether or not they want to fuck with you or not, you know what I'm saying? That's on them. Can't be mad at folks that decide not to. This lady sounds to be one that just was not fucking with it. Two, some of, and probably most of the most financially, I guess, fortunate or whatever people that I know are very frugal. They don't fuck around. They very
That's
cheap.
how they got there.
All them people that I know are probably most of them anyway, with the exception of one who's very like, fuck it, spend this shit. We only live once. The rest of them are very much so the type that's gonna ask, do that cheese costs more, straight up. I lie to you not. So that would be, I mean, just be careful with that, because that could be an indication of a nigga just, you know what I'm saying? Because I know some folks that's gonna ask that and could probably pay for half the folks in the building. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but they're gonna ask that question. I know one for sure gonna ask that question, no matter how much motherfucking money they got. Gonna ask that.
And I think just on first dates in general, I think it is important to present yourself as a, you know, realistic, but you want to present yourself as the best version, but you don't want to overstretch yourself. And then, like you said, you also on the other end, I think that person should be more respectful of that person's ability to say no to this and still try to give you a great time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that would be a great conversation. Like, damn, why don't you want to get cheese? Well, honestly, and that could get you, like, that could really turn around and be like a turn on when you sit there and talk about money and like, I didn't think that was a fiscally responsible decision just because, could I afford it? Yes, but did I find the value in that slice of cheese being $3? No.
Yeah.
It's like,
maybe he don't like cheese like
so
that.
I guess
like,
the point is to have a conversation first before you get up and walk off. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's some sucker shit.
Real quick, I got a friend of mine. Just we in the discussion of walking off. A friend of mine met a lady online. You know what I'm saying? He does his fair share of Facebook and all that good stuff. Do his fair Facebook dating and all that good shit, right? So this lady, I guess, had been posting pictures on her Instagram where she hadn't posted in a while, which I told him that's his fault for not doing his due diligence and his proper research prior to.
Oh no!
But he gets out to eat with this young lady. He gets out to eat with her, sits down with her. He's mad because she don't look like, you know, he realizing them pictures ain't up there. Some old pictures, you know what I'm saying? He said she look old, right? This man says, he tells her, he said, he's sitting there, he like, damn. She said, hey, what's up with you? He said, my phone finna die. I gotta go to the car to get my charger. We got to eat. Where you gonna plug your phone up at? My boy,
he could find a plug, but go ahead.
He listen, my boy wasn't trying to get no charge.
No, I know he wasn't. He was trying to get in that charge.
Trying to get the fuck up out of there. Exactly. Yeah, man. Hey, but listen, man. Communication, rule the nation. You know what I mean? That's all I'm gonna say on that, man. Just, yeah, man. Before you be out here walking out on folks and shit all haphazardly.
Yeah, I just think, like I said,
have a little conversation.
Everybody is trying to do the best they can for the most part, I think, bro.
So, like, everybody ain't.
I said for the most part. I think for the most part.
I mean, because I understand his frustration. Been like, we've all been like, well, you sure do know your angles, goddammit.
Ooh.
I mean, hey, most of us.
I don't fuck around. I ain't playing.
I mean,
hey, let's stay focused now.
Yeah, stay focused.
Okay, let's go.
Katie, I appreciate it.
Hey, let's stay focused.
Play that bullshit.
But yeah, it's like there's still ways to
straight up.
There's still ways to go about some shit. Like, yeah, the walk out, just to leave like that. that's not cool.
It's a little harsh. It's a little rude, man.
Yeah.
You know, just wrap it up as some appetizer. You know what? No, I think
Like,
we're
look,
good.
baby, this ain't gonna work.
Oh,
Listen, his thing was, I ain't want to get cussed out. I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna give him no chance to cuss me out.
Listen.
It's gonna be, look, baby, this ain't gonna work, and she gonna see my back.
Either walk out, you done created something even worse for the next person, though.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing that people don't realize is you giving somebody those experiences. Now they have to change their judgments a lot of times of how they go about dating and all that kind of stuff.
That's a little triangle. I don't know if you ever seen a little triangle at work. You know, just different places. Experiences at the bottom. Experiences shape beliefs. Beliefs lead to actions. Actions lead to results, which swing back around to experiences. So, bottom line, experiences shape beliefs, and it takes 3 new experiences to help create, shape, and form a new belief. Don't forget that shit. Right. So that's just one negative experience he done created for that lady. You know what I'm saying? So it may take 3 positive experiences for the next fella to get up. But
guaranteed that shit gonna be in his head though. Shit, I gotta get this cheese now.
Facts. If I don't get this cheese, she might walk out on me.
Or I ain't paying. I ain't taking out nowhere.
That's real too.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but be able to, before you take them, take a look at the whole menu, even the weekly special. Call in beforehand and see what the fuck they got, just so you ain't asked out.
And if you wasn't broke and she did that shit, you should send her a screenshot of your bank account with all your vital information blocked out, just so she know what's up. You dig what I'm saying? Just so she know she blew it.
Nah, you shouldn't do that. She go get her friend.
True shit. Nah, I ain't gonna do all that. Cause if she ain't shit, chances are. Look, she's a bird in the flock.
Caw.
You get me?
But hey, no, because sometimes.
Very rarely, brother. If one ain't shit,
I also remember your location, Free. Remember your location.
You're right. It's rough out here, boy. Fucking Hunger Games. You know? For real.
Free man, what you got on your plate, man?
Probably on some positive shit, man. I don't know. Y'all know I've been reading more and shit, so not as much as I had, not as much as I should be. Probably like the past week or so, but just doing more of that.
Like our Boondocks. Congratulations for reading, nigga.
Yeah, straight up. Not even just that. More importantly than the reading itself is the forming of new habits. You know what I'm saying? Of better habits and killing of old ones. I still got some I need to rid myself of for sure, but are getting better about just slowly but surely developing new habits and better habits, healthier habits, more beneficial habits, more productive habits, all that good shit. So we ain't perfect. We ain't all the way there yet, but we working.
I did that. No, man. Before I got on mine this week, it's just more so about resilience and dealing with the shit that comes with life. You know, whether that be rejection, problems, just random issues that pop up, especially like when everything you think is going right, then one small problem starts and another one shit start to snowball. Check engine light on your car come on, bills hitting, shit just be piling up, man.
When it rains, it pours.
Yep, and shit. Literally, as we seen today, shit happens. So how you gonna respond? Shit happens.
Shit does happen.
You gonna sit there, you gonna run, you gonna make something happen.
Get the fuck up out of here is what we gonna do.
All right. Sometimes, hey, it's here either way. What you gonna do?
You talking about?
We'll do a barbecue, baby. So yeah, shit gonna happen. So you just gotta
get off the pot.
So you just gotta be prepared, to deal with the shit that comes in life.
Yeah, shit be happening, man.
Yeah, for sure.
But guess what? Shit coming. Handle that shit.
Or the more you spread around, guess what you're doing? You bullshitting.
Yeah.
Handle that shit. Don't let the shit handle you.
Straight up.
What they say? Sit right there, prairie dog, and see they say. Sitting around prairie dog.
That's funny.
But yeah, there's some realness in that. But I'm also fucking with Free. But yeah, man, because real talk, shit in life gonna happen. We all deal with it every fucking day. At some point, you gotta you can't sit around and feel sorry for yourself. It's gonna come and deal with it. especially how it makes you feel, but don't stay down forever. Because hey, running from it will not save you. This shit is literally gonna be there. Because you can run, and guess what? The problem is still gonna fucking be there when you get back. When you lay down and take your nap. I see that a lot. Life get hard, take a nap. That's cool. When your ass wake up,
shake back.
that shit's still gonna be there for you to deal with.
That's one of the things that
shit, man. It gets better.
Yeah, that's one thing I was talking to myself about is like, and this is at a young age, man. I just remember like every part of life, like no human is exempt, no matter what decisions you make, no matter your financial status, no matter who you with, you're not exempt from feeling every kind of emotion. Like we all gonna feel heartbreak, we all gonna feel, embarrassed, disappointed, happy. Like you're gonna feel those things no matter what situation you in, but you do gotta have like procedures to go about how you, like you said, dealing with that shit. Like you really gonna have some procedures ready. Like you don't go into war expecting not to get cut, you know what I'm saying, not to get shot at, not to get, you know what I'm saying, the consequences of being at war. You don't go through that expecting nothing to happen to you. So when you're getting ready to go, or just in general, when you're going through life, like it's war, honestly. Like shit gonna happen to you. Like shit's gonna happen to you. It's about the way you can handle it and the way you can bounce back from it and keep going. And we try to make it sound simple sometimes just by saying keep going, but I know it's way more complex than just saying that. And that's one of the things I try to stay away from is when I'm talking to people about stuff. I can't just say, well, just keep trying, because sometimes, like, bro, like the motherfuckers been trying. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
That'll be the shit that'll push motherfuckers over the edge.
Yeah, for sure. You got to understand, like, we know it's more complex. Some people don't have the same capacity to tell you like how to get through the shit that you're going through, and so you got to understand that when people tell you that. But at the same time, we got to do better. And we talked about this a little bit. When people talk about just start a business. It ain't that simple. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that simple. Just go get an LLC and then you got a business and you go get this loan. It's processes. It's small little meticulous things that you have to go through, steps that you got to get through to even get to the point of where you not only do you have this, but also it's actually efficient and actually working for you. So we understand it's not simple, but it comes with a lot of pain and decision making and sacrifices. But that's just part of the war.
I think a lot of that shit, man. I think a lot of that shit goes back to kind of like I said last week. Probably be worth it, and I'm not sure. I don't have the answers, but it's just a thought that I've been thinking about here lately. Probably be worth it to really just reevaluate our perception and our relationship we have with pain itself. You know what I'm saying? I think in most cases, when I look back, in most instances, not in all of them, but in most instances, where like major pain was prevalent or just very heavy in my life. I look back during all them situations. Those were all situations that not necessarily that I grew. You know what I'm saying? That were catalysts of growth, I guess you could say. And I feel like looking back, it was like I said, just God's way of stretching me and preparing me for who I am now. You know what I'm saying? Because I deal with situations a lot better now because of shit I went through then, the pain I experienced then, if that makes sense. So
yeah,
I think
that's
it's just worth reevaluating it.
Anyone knows me know I got no regrets tatted on my chest. And yes, I had it before that movie. But that's the exact reason why, because everything you go through, there's a lesson in it. But you also have the wisdom to see that, because there's a lot of people who constantly thinking, woe is me, and just think of shit just happening to them versus what's happening. What can I gain from this?
What's happening for you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like there's a lot of mature people, but maturity doesn't necessarily come with age, because a lot of the time maturity is based off experiences and wisdom that you gain from certain things. And so if you just constantly going through stuff, because stuff is going to happen, but if you ain't taking the time to sit down and realize, what can come from this, what have I gained from this? Like even something is I broke something or I messed something up, but now I know that I've done this. I know how to prevent it or identify it in the future. So that's what you got to take from the shit that happens in life.
Everything works in your favor, man. Whether it feels like it at the time or not, whether you're able to see that shit or not, everything works in your favor. Feel like that. Remember that. They suck at the time, and shit might burn, might hurt like a motherfucker. But at some point in time, you're gonna benefit from that pain. If you do what you got to do. If you don't succumb to it, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna benefit from it.
But I'm pretty sure I forgot who said that shit, but like you have made it through 100% of the shit that you done been through. So
still Harvey. So 100% of your bad days, you done made it through all of them.
Shit.
Yeah.
Undefeated, man.
That's some heavy shit right there.
Here, you done made it through all of them. So congratulations. Keep pushing.
Well, y'all, as always, we appreciate y'all for rocking with us. This is episode 25 of the Cookbook Podcast. Quota. That's it, right? Ooh, quota right there. We 1/4 away to 100.
Hyundai. When we get that Hyundai, we ain't gonna know how that.
Boy, we're gonna show our ass. You hear me?
Hyundai.
But yeah, like I said, we appreciate y'all rocking with us. Please like, share, subscribe, especially on the YouTube. Run it up on YouTube because your listening is great. But for those who can only listen, we appreciate y'all as well.
For sure.
Please like and rate. Spotify gives 5 stars. Apple Podcast, leave a review. Get them ratings up.
This show go great with Saturday morning cleaning. That's what the review said.
This show go great with everything.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday morning cleaning, Sunday night cooking. Perfect time to put the show on.
Getting in the car, you're working. We get a lot of people who like to watch us while they work.
Appreciate that.
Make sure you use some headphones. Cool. Because we love you, but we can't pay your bills.
When they say NSFW, this shit is not safe for work. Don't cut this shit on at work loudly. They're gonna get in trouble.
But yeah, please like, subscribe, share. Get these reels. We know we make this content for y'all. Share that. Share it with your folk. Help expand the cookbook community.
The cookbook verse. Trying to expand that motherfucker.
There it is.
You understand me? And as always, shout out to Even Eyes Digital. If you get in your podcast game, you're trying to figure out what you got going on, hit them up. If you want to get in the podcast game, hit them up. If you want to learn how to work in the podcast industry, hit them up. And they'll get you right. Either way. But with that being said, it's the cookbook, baby.
Yes, sir.
And we out.